Okay, to close nominations for the office of president and elect block must be a majority vote. Mr. Myers,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas, Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
Mrs. Schufelt,
Yes.
Mr. Wright,
Yes.
Ms. Block is a no.
Did you say no?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Heath.
Yes.
Okay, that passes 7-0. Motion carries. To the office of vice president, is there a motion to nominate as vice president?
I motion.
And who do you nominate?
Jody Thomas.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Heath. Are there any other nominations for the office of vice president? Hearing none. Is there a motion to close nominations for the office of vice president?
Motion.
Motion by Mrs. Schufelt. Is there a second?
Second. Second.
Second by Mr. Myers to close the nominations for vice president. To close nominations for the office of vice president-elect Jody Thomas as vice president. There needs to be a majority. Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Schufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
That has carried 7-0. The office of secretary. Is there a motion to nominate as secretary? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Myers. Are there any other nominations for this office of secretary? Hearing none. Is there a motion to close nominations for the office of secretary?
Motion.
Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Who was first? Mr. Heath? Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Mr. Heath. Okay. There's been motions and second to close nominations for the office of secretary and to vote Kyle Wright as secretary. This must have a majority vote. Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
Mrs. Schufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Okay, that carries 7-0. The office of treasurer. Is there a motion for the office of treasurer to nominate
I need Daryl Thomas.
Mr. Heath nominates Mr. Thomas? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Myers. Are there any other nominations for treasurer? Hearing none, is there a motion to close nominations for the office of treasurer?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Heath. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Myers. It has been motioned and second to close nominations for the office of treasurer and elect Daryl Thomas. There must be a majority vote. Mrs. Schufelt?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Ms. Black is a yes. Mr. Heath?
Yes.
Mr. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas? Mrs. Thomas?
Yes.
That motion carries 7-0.
And just to give background, every January, per our board policies, we must elect officers, and that's what happens at the organizational meeting. So that's what we did tonight here. So just so everyone is aware. All right. Moving on to item number 12, board member comments. Are there any?
Yes, I would like to thank Mr. Wright for his leadership this past year. He's been a wonderful president. Now he can get some sleep, and his hair won't turn prematurely gray.
Good job, Kyle.
Thank you.
Good luck, Ann.
So I just want to read just a parting letter as president to Evan. Dear Taylor School District community, I'm writing to express my deepest gratitude for the incredible honor of serving as the Taylor School Board President over the past year. It's been a privilege to lead and contribute to the success of our school district and to work hand in hand with my board colleagues and the district's new administrative team to overcome our hardships. To the public, I extend my heartfelt thanks for your trust and support. Your commitment to our schools and dedication to our students have been the driving force behind the positive changes we've achieved together this past year and will be the driving force in creating positive change in the coming year as our district transitions. Your encouragement through texts, conversations, social media, phone calls, emails, etc. throughout this journey has meant the world to me. Reflecting on the past year, I am reminded of just a few personal moments that have shaped my experience. From attending high school events such as the Taylor High School Christmas Carol Play, Taylor High School graduation, Blair Moody's trunk or treat, middle school and high school honor ceremonies, middle school and high school sporting events, attending building orientations, reading to the Kenyon and Randall Elementary classes, being a human Sunday for the Randall Elementary School, being Donkey Kong for Randall Elementary School, helping ensure the construction, home, remodel, and repair year 2 program, their site projects got lifted off the ground, helping make sure that happened with Bob Murray, which Bob, if you're listening or watching, I know I owe you a call. Helping Myers get the additional doors they needed to ensure our support staff for our students had appropriate office space. Secured and presented a gift from Governor Gretchen Whitmer to Ms. Cahalan's class at Randall Elementary. Secured and presented a gift from the Board of Education to Ms. Cahalan's class at Randall Elementary. Attended 26M's holiday party, attended Celebrate Taylor, attending Taylor High School NHS ceremony, attending band and choir concerts at both middle school and high school, attending elementary biddy ball championships, being a representative to the Taylor Public Schools Foundation for Educational Excellence, helping ensure/secure memorabilia with the Taylor Schools Alumni Association, which Miss Pats did most of it, so kudos to her. To attending the transportation bus rodeo. In addition to engaging with students, teachers, and parents, to witnessing the resilience and determination of our community, these experiences have left an indelible mark on my heart. It is the relationship forged and shared commitment to our children's education that have made this role so fulfilling. My gratitude extends to my fellow board members. Being elected by such a dedicated and committed group of individuals is an honor beyond measure. The collaboration and camaraderie we've shared have been instrumental in our accomplishments of overcoming the district's collective challenges, to name a few: hiring/replacing a new superintendent, 2 new board member seats, 2 new assistant superintendents, a new CFO, a new EL/MTSS director, new special education director, and an interim athletic director. It is your unwavering commitment to the betterment of our schools that has made this journey productive. As I have passed the gavel to the next president of the Taylor School Board, I am filled with confidence in her ability to lead with grace, intelligence, and compassion. The challenges ahead are great, but so is the resilience of our community. I have full faith that under her guidance, the Taylor School Board will continue to grow, making impactful decisions that benefit the education and well-being of our students. In closing, I want to express my gratitude once again to each and every one of you, the public, my fellow board members, and our entire community. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your school board president, and I look forward to continuing my dedication to the betterment of our schools and community in my new capacity as the board secretary for years to come. Thank you all.
We didn't have a superintendent report on here, but I do want to share. So Kyle and I go way back to when I was his assistant principal, and he was a class president at Kennedy High School when I was there, and I was the activities assistant principal. And I will say